And a pleasant good evening to you and yours, and welcome to the Brevard Sports Network. I'm Alan Slaughterzinski. Tonight, we've got boys basketball on tap for you. Boys, more like men's. When you look at the size of these young men, how they have grown from last year to this year, it is the Palm Bay Pirates and the Cocoa Tigers. Good evening, everybody. I'm Alan Slaughterzinski, joined alongside my partner, Caleb Brown, here tonight. And, well, for the Cocoa Tigers, if you look on the floor right now, you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players. That's all they have right now because the rest of the team is getting ready for a state semifinal football game. It's that way every year for the Cocoa Tigers. In fact, it's been that way every year for the past 15 straight years. So for the Palm Bay Pirates, under the guidance and tutelage of head coach Deuel Fider, this is Coach Fider's third season at the helm, and Palm Bay currently owns a 4-game winning streak against Cocoa. Now, Cocoa and Palm Bay have got together 14 times since 2006, and Cocoa owns a 9-5 mark over the Pirates during that stretch. But as I said, Palm Bay with a 4-game winning streak, including wins in each of the last 2 seasons. Your referees for tonight will be Steve Muzzy, Clifford Lett, and Rick Scott. About a $1.56 to go here. Let me give you the starters. Tonight's starters are brought to you by OMG Hibachi Grill. For the Cocoa Tigers, starting will be number 2, junior Casey Carroll. Number 0, Jaquiz Green Jr. Number 4, Justin Vallon. He was also a junior. Number 23, Cam Lee. And number 3, Travion Thomas. For the Palm Bay Pirates, your starters are number 0, Mark Stewart. Number 3, Brashawn Bursey. Number 5, Elijah Nidus. Number 11, Jake Feliciano. And number 12, Malik Osei-Tutu. Head coach of the Cocoa Tigers, Edwin Fuzzy Jones. For Coach Fuzzy, this is his 4th season at the helm of the Cocoa Tigers, 41 career victories. And before we begin tonight's broadcast, I want to give a special shout out to an individual that has really helped Brevard Sports Network out over the past couple of weeks, and he has ensured personally that you will be able to have been able to watch the Cocoa Tigers play football, and that's Mr. Jim Williams in Camp Casey, South Korea. So, Jim, thank you for all that you have done for Brevard Sports Network and for the Cocoa community over the past couple of weeks. These broadcasts aren't cheap, and we do have some information regarding this Friday's broadcast here on BSN. It'll be a different type of a broadcast, and we'll get into that coming up in just a little bit. But now we're going to step aside as the national anthem gets set to play, and when we come back, we'll have the tip right here on BSN.
Hey everybody, it's me, Urban. OMG Hibachi Grill. Oh my goodness. You need to follow this truck. You need to run, crawl, and get an airplane, go by train. It don't matter how you follow us and how you get there. If you got an appetite and you ready to eat, OMG Hibachi Grill can't be beat.
Whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh,
You know who that was singing? All I know is this. Normally we do commercials through the national anthem, but as soon as I realized that a student was singing and how wonderful he sounded, we cut right back there. So um, just unbelievable set of pipes on that young man there, and you got a good look at your referees for tonight's game. Again, Steve Muzzy, Rick Scott, Cliff Lett, and again, your starters, Casey Carroll, Jaquiz Green, Justin Vallon, Cam Lee, and Trevion Thomas for the Tigers. For the Pirates, Mark Stewart, Bryce Sean, Bursey, Elijah Nidis, Jake Feliciano, and Malik Osei. 2-2. 8 minutes are on the clock. Rick Scott set to, or it looks like Cliff Lett's getting set to come in and jump us here. And in the circle is going to be Mark Stewart, and number 23 is Cam Lee. Caleb, I am absolutely blown away at how tall, how many inches these guys have put on. We're underway. That's a legitimate jump ball controlled by Osei. 2-2 fires up, shot in and out, no good. Rebound to Vallon. Vallon hands it back. Across the court is Casey Carroll with it. Carroll slow it down, and we are underway. 7:43 to go here. Man to man. Wouldn't expect anything less. Carroll. Nice dribble. Dribble again. Carroll pulls up. How about that? From Bryce-Sean Bursey, the junior guard. And that. Did they call foul? It looked like all ball to me. Not sure what the call was there. All right, Coco set to inbound. Casey Carroll will do that. Standing right in front of him is number 4, Justin Vallon. 3 juniors, 2 seniors on the floor for the Tigers. Nice hands there. Stolen away by Feliciano. He hands off to Bursey. Bursey back to Nidis. Nidis has also grown, pulls up, and Nidis won't get the front roll there off the top tip of the iron, front of the iron. And rebound goes to the Tigers. 7:11 to go here. Just underway, first quarter. No score between the Tigers. Baseline, one-handed floater. Drops in. Justin Vallon with 2, and the Tigers take the early lead. This is Feliciano. Great defense to start by the Tigers. Very quick. Ball goes off the foot of Nidis. And that's a loose ball, and that's going to be Coco Tiger ball as it'll go off the hands of Feliciano, the junior guard. Jaquiz Green set to inbound. Steve Muzzy will hand him the ball. Setting the offense up. But one thing you'll notice in a Coach Fuzzy offense is movement. Lots and lots of movement. Stolen away. This is the second game of the season for both these teams. The Tigers fell to O'Galley to start the season. Nidis thought about it. Nice feed underneath. How about the backdoor block there by Vallon? Not giving up the basket. Vallon, great hustle. Bounce pass to the elbow there. Loose ball picked up by Palm Bay. Bursey got a whistle, out of bounds. And actually, it's going to be a quick timeout there on the floor. 5:57 to go. 2-0 here. Hey, Daniel, who'd you guys beat? Who'd you beat the first game? It was Port St. Lucie. Okay, Morningside and Port St. Lucie, so they're 2-0. Coco's listed as 1-1 in one part of Max Preps and 0-1 in the other. So Max Preps has them losing to O'Galley, and same with Palm Bay, has them at 1-0. 5:55 to go here, 2-0. Swinging around the perimeter here. Nidus with the ball in his hand. Bounce pass, nice hands, quick hands there by Green. Green fires from three, indeed, and it's 5-0 Cocoa. So Green with a three. Stripped away again. Cocoa, those quick hands. This is Casey Carroll with it. Cam Lee, the senior, one of the two seniors on the floor. Also dressed tonight are two freshmen, Mark Christian and Trey Graves. Rebound won't go. Nice hustle there by Valen. And from the corner, and oh my! And Casey Carroll lets them know, I just dropped a nothing but the bottom of the net three on you. Underneath, shot, count the bucket, and to the floor goes Jake Feliciano, and he'll go to the line too. Check that, Elijah Nidus with the bucket. And Nidus with a good move. 8-2 now, following the three from Carroll. And Nidus with an opportunity here. Good free throw shooter last year, 63% from the line. And he converts, and it's 8-3 for the senior guard all the way down the floor. The kiss off the glass won't go. Rebound back to the Pirates. Osei Tutu gives it off to Nidus. Nidus swings it around. This is Alex Petit who's checked in. Nidus looked like he traveled, and indeed that's the call. 4:52 to go. Ball back to the Cocoa Tigers. This is Carroll, who's got a three in the game. Swings it over to Green. Green hands off to Cam Lee. Lee, big guy that can dribble and move. He's not going to just post up. He'll take a long shot on you. Valen back to Lee. Lee sets from three. And Cam Lee, what did we just tell you? Drops a tray, and the lead is 8. 11-3, Cocoa on top. The 6'7" senior. That one didn't go. I don't know that Coach Fider will like that. Nice battle in front. And off the glass, Alex Petit with the end one. .407, the foul situation. 2 against the Tigers, none so far against Palm Bay. Both teams with all 5 timeouts remaining. Cocoa cheerleaders doing some foot stomping over there. That's why we're over here, and he'll miss the free throw. And that's a whistle and a reach-in foul. This is Casey Carroll with it. Carroll kicks it out to Green. Kicks it over to Green. Hands off to Lee. Lee being guarded by Mark Stewart, the 6'6" junior. Inside, back to Lee. He'll set square, and he'll drop his second straight three. And Cam Lee with 2 threes, 6 in the game, 14-5 Cocoa. Nidus, good body control, falls down, gets up, doesn't travel. Underneath from about 12 foot, no good off the back of the iron. And the Tigers are running. Headman's it ahead to, I don't have a 20, yeah I do, that's Trey Graves, the freshman, has checked in. 3:21 to go, Tigers up by 9, 14-5. Cocoa so far perfect from beyond the arc. That long three goes. Nice job there by Brayshawn Bursey. That's his first points of the game. And the lead is cut to 6 at 14-8. Carroll with it again, back across the timeline, being guarded by Bursey. Calls out the offense. pulls up. He's going to set and fire, and Coco's first three of the game does not, or first three that does not fall of the game. And that's going to be Palm Bay basketball with two. No, actually it goes off of a Pirate. So the Tigers will keep possession. 2:48 to go here. And that one is thrown away. Miscommunication there between Trevion Thomas and Casey Carroll, and the Pirates will inbound. 2:43 to play in the first quarter. 6-point lead for the Tigers. Long three is no good. Touches nothing. Graves with the board. Carroll will walk it down. And now crosses the midcourt stripe. Lee tries to pick down the lane. Loses control of it. That goes off of Carroll. He says, I didn't touch that last. Steve Muzzy says, indeed, son, you did. And that'll be Palm Bay basketball. And looks like Cliff. And that's what you like to see. Clifford Lett comes in and makes talks about it, gets the call right. So Casey Carroll, chalk one up for Casey Carroll. Tigers will inbound here. Nice job doing so. Thomas back to Carroll. Carroll shot no good, or some sort of an alley-oop shot. This is Osei Tutu with it. Osei Tutu, Nidis took that extra step off the dribble. That's a travel. 2:07 to go. Tigers still up by 6. I'd like to welcome in everyone watching here tonight on the Brevard Sports Network. Carroll does a nice job running his point so far. Impressive. I think the key to the Cocoa Tigers tonight is going to be Caleb. Long three-point shot. And today is the day of giving at ESPN. And they're honoring a guy I once sat down and did a 40-minute interview with, Stuart Scott. And as Stuart Scott used to say, nothing but the bottom of the net on that last one. And it's 17-8 Cocoa. And that'll be a foul called against Carroll. Actually, you're going to call that against Trey Graves. So if you're going to get a foul called inside, the reserve freshman's not a bad guy to have that on. Who hit that three? Was it 0? That was Jacquez Green with his second three of the game. Elijah Nidis is now 2 for 2 from the free throw line. 17-9's the score. 1:25 to go in the opening quarter. Getting set to check in for Palm Bay is going to be Armani Singleton, and Nidis' second free throw is good. And the senior guard is 3 for 3 from the charity stripe. 1:23 to go here in the opening frame. Carroll kicks it over to Green. Green dribbles. This is Mark Christian, the freshman. Christian is an impressive player. Of course, you know the story about his dad. One of the best to ever dribble a basketball here in Brevard County. Great athlete. Inside, Christian. That's not, he stepped on the line there. Good call by Clifford Lett. And we're now under a minute to go in the first 56.6 seconds to go. And it's 17-10. We got a whistle here. And Clifford says, it's my timeout. I got to check it up here. And he did not. And so, okay. Caleb informs me it's a sub whistle. So Singleton is in the game now. He's over on the left wing, down low by the baseline. This is Nidis at the elbow, bounce pass underneath. Stewart couldn't control. He gets it over. That is Singleton who takes the shot. No good. Nice follow-up board there by Mark Stewart. And the Cocoa lead is cut to 5 with the offensive board. Lee across the timeline with it. Lee, triple team, throws it away. And that ball goes back to Palm Bay here with 20.9 seconds. We'll see if the Pirates hold for the final shot. I'd like to welcome everyone watching here tonight. Colin Kearns, Toby Hearns, Bruce Judson, Caden Fritzen. That shot won't go. Lee gives it to Carroll. Carroll runs it across the midcourt stripe. 7 seconds. Reverse layup. That's a beaut, Clark. Casey Carroll reverses hands and lays it in at the buzzer. No good. And we have reached the end of the first quarter, and it's 19-12. Cocoa Tigers. We'll step aside. We'll be back to tell you who did what in the first quarter. And get rid of that one. Welcome back to the Brevard Sports Network. Casey Carroll with 5. Jacquez Green with 6. Valen 2. Lee 6 for the Cocoa Tigers. Stewart 2. Petit 2. Busey 3. Nidus with 5. 19-12 Cocoa with 7:50 to go in the first half. Second quarter just underway. And stolen away by Carroll. And Carroll, who had a beautiful layup to end the first quarter, has his shot rejected by Nidus. And finishing at the other end there was Mark Stewart with the big dunk. And it's 19-14. The lead is 5. Stolen away by Singleton. Here comes Palm Bay, but they throw the ball away and had an opportunity to maybe go on a little run there, but did not. I'd like to thank Uberzati, and that'll be a quick timeout by Coach Fuzzy. Foul situation is 3 for Cocoa, 1 for Palm Bay. And I'd like to welcome Davion Hawkins, Mr. Charles Holmes, John Spano, E-Block Simpson, Nicholas Lanier, Rodney Roll, and everyone else watching here on the Brevard Sports Network. 7:19 to go in the first half here. Welcome, Miss Shonda Williams, who's inviting people to the broadcast. I always like to see that. Ball inbounded. And this is Jacquez Green with it. Cam Lee now has the ball in his hand. Bounce pass to the elbow. And unable to keep a grip on the ball was Mark Stewart. And that'll go out of bounds and back to the Cocoa Tigers. 7:08 to play first half. 19-14. The Tigers led by 7 at one point. That's their largest lead. Carroll brings it across the midcourt area. Back over to Lee. Lee down the lane. Shot won't fall, but we'll get a push call from Steve Muzzy, and Cam Lee will go to the line and shoot to 6:55 to play with Lee at the line. Both these teams last year sub. That's going to be a lane violation. You saw it right there. That was on number 12. Basket's good. So And he's going to get one more because of the lane violation. So it could be a potential for a three-point play here, Caleb. So Cam Lee will drop them both to make it 21-14. And the lane violation, apparently, again, I didn't think he gets another shot because of that. I was like, okay, that must be a new rule. Across the timeline with it. They are the Pirates. Nidus with the ball in his hand. Bounce pass to the elbow, immediately fed underneath. Stewart couldn't haul it in again there. He's having a problem gripping that basketball tonight. He's open, though. Nice handoff and cut there by the freshman Trey Graves. Carroll working back to the top of the key area. Nearly lost by Graves. This is Thomas. And whistle and a foul. Foul's called on number 12 there. Osei Tutu. This is Graves with it, double teamed in the corner, out of bounds. Muzzy says, Cocoa ball. 6:14 to play. Four seconds, and he gets it in. Nice job backing in. Didn't quite have the direction on the basket, and the rebound goes to the Pirates. 6 minutes to go. Inside, Nidus tries to get it back out, but I tell you what, the Cocoa Tigers are playing some great defense tonight. The key for this team is going to be where are they in the fourth quarter. They're missing half their team to football, so these guys are going to have to go the distance. The bench is deep for Palm Bay. They can substitute. They can give guys rests. And that's a nice job from behind there, right there in your living room by Brashawn Bursey, this junior guard, to strip Carroll away of it. But Nidus will take that one. It'll go off the referee, and that'll stay with Cocoa. Carroll now switch and go up in three-quarter court inbound here, or quarter court inbound, I should say. And to do that, Trevion Thomas will. He gets it into Carroll baseline. That'll be a whistle and a charge. He stepped on the baseline, so no foul. It is your druthers. Would you rather commit the foul or step on the baseline? I think he'll take the baseline. 5:41 to go. It's a touchdown lead for the Tigers, who hope that signal, that sign is true coming up this Friday night when they host the Bulldogs in the 4A state semifinals. Three-point shot, hit nothing, and he didn't get set. He wanted to pass, pulled it in, shot it. I think he'd like to have that one back. Cocoa will take on Bowles Friday night for the fourth time in program history. The Tigers are 2-1 all-time against them. Carroll being closely guarded here by Bursey. Carroll pulls up, no good. Nice job by Trevion underneath. And he'll finally find the square box there and lay it off for the bucket. His first two of the game, and the lead is 9 at 23-14. This, the largest of the night for Cocoa. Stolen away by Cam Lee. Carroll behind the back across the timeline with it underneath. Nice job. Lee worked his way down low and picks up two more. That's 8 for Lee, and it's an 11-point Tiger lead. And Coach Fider says, we'll stop that, as right now Coco's on a 5-0 run here with 4:43 to play in the first half. Once again, we'd like to thank Jim Williams for all of his support over the last, always, but over the last couple of weeks. Jim has financially made it possible for Cocoa Tiger football to be shown here. And we're going to explain to you in the second half what's going to happen Friday night here on Brevard Sports Network. And but just can't thank Jim enough for his contribution to ensure that the last 2 weeks and this week gets done. The FHSAA charges $500 a broadcast. So Lee with 2 threes and 2 twos for 10 on the night. I said 8, my apologies. Off the glass, and that's good. Mark Stewart converts, and for Stewart, that's his 6th, and it's 25-16. Travion Thomas with it, loses the grip, stolen away by Nidus. Got to make this. And Nidus does. 2 more for Elijah. And Nidus was 7, and it's 25-18. The lead was 11 down to 7. Long three-point shot. How about that one from Jacquez Green? His 3rd 3 of the night, and that's 9 for the junior. Vershawn, no look underneath the Stewart, rejected by Trey Graves. And here come the Cocoa Tigers with 3:39 to play. Graves bounce pass in the lane. Nice spin move. And Nidus can't get that to go coast to coast. Stewart for 3, no good. Lee comes in and rips away the board. And the Tigers with a 10-point lead now at 28-18. Casey Carroll over to Lee. I swear Lee grows an inch every time he comes down the floor. He's now up to 6'10". Let's see here. Who's watching? Kiana Cox, that's 10. Yep, got it. I'll be at Cocoa Bowls. But I'm going to have to deliver a different kind of broadcast Friday night, and I'll tell you about that coming up. 2:55 to go. Kicks it out in the corner. Nidus and Elijah Nidus. That was a nicely set play for Nidus. He was open. Pocket picked. Nidus one more time off the glass, and that'll fall. And Cocoa, or Palm Bay, I should say, has the lead down to 8. And Nidus now 11 makes him the leading scorer in the game. And timeout. Possession arrow belongs to Cocoa. All right, so let's talk about the broadcast on Friday night. So I got an email today from the Florida High School Athletic Association, and the email said that it's sort of like an ABC, NBC, ESPN type of a deal. They are partners with the NFHS network. And when it comes to the playoffs, when the NFHS network says we want to broadcast the game, we have first rights because they're partners. They have never, ever, ever sent a crew here to Brevard County to broadcast a football game until Friday night. So the game will be broadcast on the NFHS network Friday night. We cannot visually broadcast the game. We will be doing an audio broadcast of the game. So we're going to have graphics and all that good stuff. So turn them down, turn us up, and there you go. Our apologies. And Lee will go to the line and shoot 2. And again, we did not find out about this until later on this afternoon. But again, it is something that, the NFHS network has the right to do. And if I were them and it was Cocoa Bowls, I'd do it too. So that's the deal. We'll be in the house and we'll be broadcasting, but it'll just be an audio broadcast only. Taking you back to the radio days. That's exactly right. So if you're at the game, you don't watch us anyway. You just listen. So just turn us on and listen to us. We'll be in the booth. We'll be here. And, of course, we'll also be broadcasting the Merritt Island game as well. And Cam Lee for a big guy with a pretty touch. 29-20. $1:58 to go. I appreciate all you. I mean, you guys have no idea what it means to me to know that. I mean, I don't know if you could tell tonight. I'm literally heartbroken over this, and it just, it does. It breaks my heart. But there's no way you can keep us out of here. And I want to thank Mark Carstens, too, because it was Mark Carstens, the athletic director here at Cocoa, that helped us find a way to be able to do this regardless. And so, all right, back to basketball here. It's 29-20, 1:36 to go. But Jim Williams, thank you, Jim. Jim has paid for it all. $31-20 now. Kicks it out in the corner. I tell you what, you get in trouble when you get in that corner down there. This is Feliciano. Bounce pass underneath. That's perfect execution by Palm Bay. And Alex Petit with two more. He's got 4. The lead is 9. Exactly 1 minute to play in the first half. I tell you what, for a second game of the year or third game, whatever it is for these teams, I'm awfully impressed. Normally, we saw a game last night that was a good game, but nonetheless it was sloppy. Not the case tonight. I mean, yeah, you got your fair share of turnovers, but it definitely seems to me that both of these teams are in tune, in check, and I am really impressed with the Cocoa Tigers' play here in the first half. No doubt about that. Yes, sir, Mr. Carsons. I look forward to our interview as well. And again, sir, thank you. Off the nice reverse, off the glass there. How about that? And Malik Osei-Tutu gets on the board for the first time tonight. And he goes flying back down the floor. Why not after that one? 20 seconds. Cam Lee. Or no, that's Trey Graves. Sorry, Trey Graves. Nidus with 15 seconds to play. That three is overshot. And here comes Casey Carroll underneath. Beautiful job with 5 seconds to go. Travion Thomas with 2, and it's 33-24. Nidus with the floater at the buzzer. And we have reached halftime with the score. The Cocoa Tigers 33, the Palm Bay Pirates 26. Last night I had an opportunity to speak to one of the best shooters in Brevard County. It's Ali Pasquay of the Satellite Scorpions, and they defeated Wade Christian last night. Pasquay with 26 in that. That is our halftime interview coming up. We'll be back with the second half of this one right here on Brevard Sports Network. With it. Down the lane, underneath. Oh, my. That's a beaut, Clark. It slows it down from that quick first quarter pace. Underneath, beautiful feed. Reverse layup. And Caden Tuttle ties it at 14. Nice defense. Pasquay. And Pasquay drills the tray. And it's 19-17. This one already. Pasquale, indeed. Long three-point shot at nothing but the bottom of the net. And Oliver Pasquale with his third three of the night. Nice anticipation, 2-on-1. And Pasquale lays it up and off the glass. Pasquale pulls up from the free throw line. He'll drop that one. Pasquale pulls up, drops it. He's hot. I mean, on fire. That three-point shot by Oliver Pasquale ends that, and the lead is back to 4 for Pasquale. That's his 5th tray of the night. Pasquale stolen away. And slamming it home is Caden Tuttle. Who will it be? Pasquale, nobody there, turns and just drops it. Why not? And it's 51-46. 1 victory. And that'll do it. And that's the game. Your final score, Satellite 60, Wade Christian 51. Our Coastal Bookkeeping player of the game tonight, Oliver Pasquale. Well, the Satellite Scorps moved to 1-0 tonight, Coach. Congratulations, opening season victory, a 9-point win. Starts off a little slow tonight, but that's expected. Take us through this one. You didn't call a timeout, had faith in the guys.
Well, we've talked about that in the past. I got a senior-driven group with senior leadership. We're going to play through bad times. We're not going to waste timeouts. I need them towards the end of the game, and they know the offense, they know what to run, and do things on the fly and handle it themselves. Yeah. If we have to, we will, but we don't like wasting them.
Coach, I feel like this team, with what you have returning this year, is just another team at Satellite that's getting ready to explode and do big things. I know it's a game at a time mantra as a head coach, but with this team, there are special expectations for this squad with what you have coming back this year. What have you told your guys?
The biggest thing that we have to be we're concerned with is ourselves.
Yeah.
We are our own worst enemy. I've been lucky to have this group for a couple for 4 years now, and we don't have to worry about, he shoots too much or he doesn't give me pass the ball. They know who our shooters are, who our scorers are, who our stars are, for lack of a better term. Right. And we got a lot of senior leadership, and the guys know what they're supposed to do. Yeah. My instructions to them before jump ball every night is do your job.
Yep. With this group, for me, keeping an eye on it, for me, this nice run that this class is on started a couple of years ago when they hit that game winner against Astronaut in the districts. But I think that when you look at this team this year, take us through it. You got shooters. I mean, I love the way your guys play underneath.
Well, the kids inside are going to be – that's going to make the difference. Yeah. If we rebound, we're fine. Yeah. We're going to be fine. And the biggest key with us this year is going to be, and we've stressed it all year, my assistant coach, Jim Bagland's been great with this. Thank God he's here because I'm an offensive guy, But, our thing is we have to trust our defense. Our interior defense and rebounding is going to be the key. If we can trust our defense as much as we trust our offense, we're going to be a tough out. Yeah. We're going to be a tough out.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I think you look at the rest of this district, and, there are 1 and 2 teams, but I like the Satellite Scorpions in this district this year. There's no doubt about it. Coach, you've been with the program a long time now. What are your goals and expectations for this team this year?
My biggest expectations are the guys enjoy the ride, because this is the last year in high school for some of them. They're great guys. I mean, I've been fortunate. I'm very blessed to be where I'm at. The administration is super. TJ's been great. Everyone's been great to us up there. But I want them to enjoy the ride. Now, expectations, I expect to win a lot of games. Yeah. And, like I said, we're going to be our own worst enemy if we don't.
I love a coach that will admit they expect to win a lot of games. And this man, Coach, thank you so much, Paul Crichora, for the Satellite Scorpions 1-0 as they come back tonight to beat the Wade Christian Panthers. All right, we are here with our Coastal Bookkeeping player of the game tonight, and there really wasn't anybody else in the running. It was a good game all around by Satellite, but I'm here with Oliver Pasquale. And first of all, Oliver, great game tonight. You guys got down early, 11-2. What was the message amongst yourself? This is just game 1, but how'd you climb back in this thing?
We know we're a good team. We got good guys, and even though we're down, things work itself out. Just keep playing our game, play the right way.
Last year, I don't know that there were two better perimeter shooters in the county as a team than you and Diego. You guys come back this year, and I think the expectations are there as well. What expectations have you first placed on yourself this year?
Well, I'm just looking to win games this year, really. We got a lot of guys who can score and make plays, but I really just want to win a lot of games this year. I mean, that's the goal.
Tonight, you got hot. I don't know how many points you had. We'll know by the time we post this. But when did you know you were going to have one of those nights? And could you believe in the fourth quarter when you turned around 3 or 4 times here and nobody was guarding you?
Yeah, that's about when I realized I might make some shots tonight. They were leaving that middle open a little bit for me, and my guys were getting it to me. And so, it really opened the floor up for me. A lot of help from our guys.
And it didn't hurt either, that man, when he was out there, when you were out there beyond the arc, feeling that too. And as you look at this team this year, you know that other teams in the county are going to be gunning for you. Last year, you were that team that stuck up on some people. That's not going to happen this year. How do you manage expectations?
You just got to go out and play your game. I mean, there's not much you can do. I mean, we want to win, but there's not much more you can do than go out there and hoop with your guys and see how it comes out.
Can the basketball team be the next program in line with volleyball and football to do great things for the school this year?
I think so. We got a heck of a school, a heck of a senior class, and a lot of good guys underneath. So I think we could be the third team right there, trifecta. Yeah.
And cross country as well for Oliver Pasquet, who is our coastal bookkeeping player of the game. I'm Alan Slaughter-Zinski for the Brevard Sports Network. All right, Cam Lee with 15 of the 33 for Cocoa, and Elijah Nidus with 11 of the 26 for Palm Bay as we get set to start the second half here. The Tigers on top, 33-26. And Carroll with an impressive half himself, the junior. Casey Carroll with 11 points. And Cocoa, again, I think the key for the Cocoa Tigers is going to be stamina, but it's early in the season. You know, if they're playing with 5-6 at the beginning of February, it's an issue. I don't think it's an issue tonight. And I think they're certainly looking to rebound from that loss from a very, very good O'Galley. That's a good basketball team this year. Coming up tomorrow night on Brevard Sports Network, it's boys soccer, satellite, speaking of O'Galley, against O'Galley. And we are underway in the Tigers with an auspicious start as the second half inbound pass goes out of bounds on the floor for Cocoa. It's going to be Carroll, Green, Vallon, Lee, and Thomas. And for a three, off the back of the iron, no good. Good rebound by Justin Vallon, and he is off and running. He does not have numbers, but he makes it work anyway, and the lead is 9, 35-26 on the floor for Palm Bay is Nidus, Osei Tutu, Stewart. That shot won't fall, as well as Feliciano and Percy. Across the timeline with it comes Carroll. Kicks it over to Cam Lee, who's got a game-high 15. Inside, nice move. I tell you, they're not falling as much as he would like them to fall so far here tonight. But you have to be impressed with Travion Thomas's inside game. He's not afraid to muscle, get down underneath, and play dirty ball. And what I mean by that is just get physical down there, because these are two big teams. I don't mean like a dirty player. I mean that dirty basketball underneath that you got to play to fight for rebounds, to fight for points. We used to call it garbage time when I played hockey in front of the net. When you were in front of the net, you were a garbage player. It didn't mean you were terrible. It just meant that you cleaned up a lot of stuff. 35-26, Coco on top. 6:50 to go. This is Carroll, seems like he's floating. Nice job inside. What a move by Casey. That's 12 and 13, and the lead is 11 for the Tigers of Coco. 6:30 to go here in the third quarter. Knight is from the corner. Good look at it, and he drops it. And it's 37-29 now. He gets back to within 8. And Knight has nearly had that one. I just saw Michael Petit. I think it was Michael. Is that Michael? Is it? Michael's grown tremendously too. I don't know what y'all been eating here in Brevard County, but man, my goodness. Good Lord. Daniel Harris is sitting here, and he has informed us he will be back and better than ever when that leg heals up. And the free throw from Carroll is no good. 6:07 to go. And that'll drop. And Carroll with another point. And he has 14. Whistle. That's going to be what I call a foul coaches hate, because it's away from the basketball, and you never like to see it. Or not a foul, but clock issue. Okay, Cliff Lee is on that clock. I'd like to say hello to Mr. Charles Flowers. Mr. Flowers, always good to see you, sir. Let's give Mr. Flowers an update here. 38-29. Coco on top, sir. Welcome back. Pirates will kick this around the perimeter. Long cross court tonight. It's that ball. Man, I tell you, I don't know how that didn't get called. That was just fast. Nice looking look there from Malik Osei-Tutu. And the lead is 6 now at 38-22. 5:30 to go in the third quarter. Lee dribbles, stops underneath. Back to Lee, wide open for 3, short. And I just hope he just misjudged that, because generally when you start to see that happen, and that won't fall, when you start to see that happen, the legs are getting tired. Nice little pull up from about 8, no good. And the Tigers with the rebound. Both teams doing a good job tonight under the boards. This is Carroll, who has 14 in the game. Over to Lee. Lee down the lane, past the elbow. Nice block inside by Mark Stewart. Good defense And up with it immediately is Justin Valen. And I'll tell you what, that's how you do those plays. When you're underneath like that, a lot of times at this level, student athletes have a tendency to put the ball on the floor and then try to go up with it. Valen did the right thing by immediately going to the basket with it. He draws the foul to the line for 2. So Justin Valen with a 6-point Cocoa Tiger lead at 38-22. 4:45 to play in the third. Valen's first free throw attempt didn't look good coming off. Drifted right on him, and it kicks around and out. Good college basketball game on tonight after this one. Duke and Ohio State. Valen's second free throw is good, and Cocoa has hit the 40 mark, and the lead is 8 at 40-22. Should be. I don't think they've changed it yet. Or it's 39. Maybe it was 38. Nice ball movement in the corner, but the pass from Nidus was low. Oh, no, look, inside. Got to hit those. 4:20 to play. Palm Bay with good ball movement. Got to finish Carroll down the lane. Pulls off of Nidus and out of bounds. 4:20 to go. 39-32. Carroll having a hard time. Dow finds his man, and that's off the front of the iron. And here come the Pirates trying to cut into that 7-point deficit. Cocoa has led the entire game. Osei Tutu, nice fake. Back to Osei Tutu, top of the key. 3-point shot. That is not going to hit anything. Nice job by Nidus to save that. This is Osei Tutu with the head fake. And he pulls up from about 12. No good. Cam Lee with the board. Lee being guarded by Nidus. And Carroll working back down the floor. Back over to Lee. Nice give and go. Casey Carroll now becomes the leading scorer in the contest. And it's 41-32. Carroll with points 15 and 16. Nidus to the basket, reverse, and he'll be fouled by Cam Lee. That'll be a 2-shot foul. Nidus goes to the line where he is 4 out of 4 tonight. Charles says, Palm Bay on top all day. Not in this one so far, Mr. Flowers. Not in this one so far. But take you back 2 years ago to that 2019 game, Deuel Fider's first game here. These two teams got together, and it was expected to be a Cocoa victory that night. And Deuel Fider with a very young team. He was a first-year head coach, came into this gym, trailed into the fourth quarter by 7-8 points, ended up tying it up, and Palm Bay would come back to win that game in overtime, if you remember. And Nidus stays perfect from the charity stripe. 5 for 5, and the score is 41-33. The lead is cut to 8 with 3:22 to play in the third. Nidus with a pretty touch. He's got the Nidus touch from the line there. And down, right back, across the timeline. Quickly comes Carroll over to Lee. Lee inside the lane, gives it up. And no foul there, but Lee follows that up. And Lee and Carroll go back and forth. Point 16 and 17 for the senior. Stolen away. Carroll looking to take that scoring lead back tonight, and he will. And he has his 19th points of the night, and it's 45-34 for the Cocoa Tigers. Points off turnovers. Cocoa doing a good job tonight on that front as well. Corner, Osei Tutu, no good. Nidus comes in, gets the ball. Front of the iron, he'll be fouled. Lane whistle, 2-shot foul, 2:36 to play. And Nidus and his perfect touch will go to the line. Thank you, Cheryl. See if he can keep. I'm on to something with the Nidus touch. And there it is. You thought about it earlier. 2:36 to go in the third. And the lead is 10 now. Can they get it to single digits? Indeed. And it's 9. Got to get it to single digits before you can mount the comeback. And Palm Bay now on a full court man press. Carroll will run right out of that. Speed will kill that press every time. Bounce pass to the elbow. Turns. Trying to tie him up. Nearly traveled. Does not. Ooh. And that ball will go out of bounds. Good defensive pressure. Right there's what you call closing on the ball. Palm Bay did it well. Forced the turnover. 2:17 to go in the third. 45-36. The Pirates looking to chop into this lead a little bit more here. Got to make these possessions count now. Fires up from 3. Off the front of the iron. No good. And Trevion Thomas comes in for the board. Nidus. That's 2 athletes right there going at it. Kicks it over in the corner. Wide open look. And that is a big-time 3 from Jaquez Green. And it's 48-36. The lead is back to 12. And Palm Bay will turn it over with 1:41 to play in the third. Nidus and Carroll, they're fun to watch. Carroll and Nidus will kick that. He's like, no, you're not getting that by me. Oh. That's 2 good guards right there going at it. Not sure where that pass was going, but it ends up out of bounds and back in the hands of the Pirates. Keep your eye on those 2 because they are. And you know what I like about them? They're 2 very talented young men, and they are taking care of business tonight with their skills. Yeah, they're trash talking a little bit, but nothing wrong with that. 1:26 to go. Law, can't make that pass. That's dangerous. Osei Tutu comes up with it back to Nidus. Yes, indeed. Looked good. The hesitation cost him, and Nidus follows up his shot off the glass. No good. Nice board by Lee. Pops that out. Ends up in the hands of Green. Carroll with it now. Wants a timeout. He'll get it. And there they go. Right there in your living room. A little bit of extracurricular activity. With a timeout on the floor, we'll step aside for 30 seconds. You'll hear from walk-ons.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
The rest of the third quarter will be brought to you by OMG Hibachi Grill. You know why they call it OMG Hibachi Grill? Because when you walk up to that truck and you walk away, you're going to go, oh my goodness, that's good. OMG Hibachi Grill. 1:05 to play in the third quarter. 48-36. The Cocoa Tigers, following their loss to O'Galley here, have looked really good for an early season game, especially when you're missing half your team. Now, the problem Cocoa will be faced with, obviously, on December the 18th, after the Tigers win the 4A state championship, is getting those football players back into basketball shape and then molding team chemistry together. But again, it's a problem that this program's dealt with for 15 years. And you know what? It's a pretty good problem to have. 15 straight years, I might add. Friday night will be the 11th time in Brevard County history that 2 teams will be playing for a right to advance to the state championship. The last time it was done, 2017, when MCC and Cocoa did it. 2016, sorry, or 2018. This is Trey Graves in the game. And here comes Nidus. Nidus down the lane, kicks it off the glass. Nice job there by Brashawn Bursey. Under a minute to play. Merritt Island no slouch with program history when it comes to football either. This is Cam Lee. Oh! My, nearly had us a showtime there. Lee, you know what I like? I like Lee coming all the way back down to battle for that ball. That he's going to be called for a foul. It's going to be a two-shot foul, but I do like the fact that he came all the way back down to battle for that ball. He didn't sit there and sulk about a missed dunk. He hustled all the way back down the floor, and that's to be applauded. No doubt about it. And to the free throw line to shoot two will be Malik Osei-Tutu with 18 seconds to go. You got to hit these. It's a 10-point lead. You want to go into the fourth quarter with a single-digit deficit if you're Palm Bay. If you're Cocoa, block out. 3 fouls apiece, and Osei-Tutu gets the bounce and the roll, and it's a 48-39 9-point game. 18 seconds to go. Osei-Tutu. Short. Nice battle. Osei-Tutu comes away with it again. Kicks it out in the corner. Nope. Pulled up. No good. Cam Lee with the board. 8 seconds to go. Carroll with a long pass to Trey Graves, who will take the simple route off the glass, and Cocoa pushes it back to an 11-point lead, and that's the end of the third quarter. With your score, the Cocoa Tigers 50, Palm Bay 39.
Hey everybody, it's me, Urban. OMG Hibachi Grill. Oh my goodness. You need to follow this truck. You need to run, crawl, and get an airplane, go by train. It don't matter how you follow us and how you get there. If you got an appetite and you ready to eat, OMG Hibachi Grill can't be beat. Oh my goodness. Follow us, Facebook, Instagram. See you there.
Hey, this is Devon Dudley, and you are watching Brevard Sports Network. Oh, my brother, testify.
We've played 24, 8 to go here on the campus of Cocoa High School, where the Palm Bay Pirates are looking to win their 5th consecutive game over Cocoa. And the Tigers, of course, looking to snap that 4-game losing streak and get on the board here in the 2021-2022 season. Palm Bay inbounds to start the fourth and final quarter of play. The fourth and final quarter of play brought to you by, in part tonight, whoever Caleb picks. That shot won't fall. Mental Warfare Fitness. My man Franz Polomise does an outstanding job down there in Palm Bay. Franz Polomise and Mental Warfare Fitness. Make sure you check out Brevard Sports Network's part 1 of a 2-part article we're doing on why. Nice inbound. The shot won't go, but at the free throw line will go Alex Petit. We put part 1 up today about why it's important for football players and fall sports athletes to play other sports, mainly run track. Give you a statistic here. As Petit shoots his first free throw, 7:42 to go. In the 2019, and Petit will drain the first one, the 2019 and 2020 NFL drafts, you had a 500-plus players picked in both drafts. 86% of the 500 players that participated in the NFL draft played multiple sports in high school, and 63% of them ran track. Just saying. The lead is 10 at 50-40. Jacquez Green with it. He traveled. Nope. Gets the foul call. The foul situation, been a really well officiated game here tonight. 4 fouls for Cocoa, 4 fouls for Palm Bay. And both teams, well, Cocoa's got 4 timeouts left. Palm Bay has all 5. This is Cam Lee. Lee with 19 tonight. Carroll has it taken away. He also has 19 in the game tonight. Coming up after the game tonight, the Uberzati player of the game. Who will it be? We might have to give it out to 2 players tonight, Cam Lee and Casey Carroll, if the Tigers hold on to win. Be careful, Daniel. Nice reverse underneath. Nidus gets his own rebound. This is Osei Tutu from the elbow, kicks it out to Nidus. Nidus to Osei Tutu, top of the key, 3, no good. Hustle. How about that play right there in your living room by Brashawn Bursey? Bounce pass at the free throw line. He traveled, took that extra step off the dribble. 6:38 to go, and it's 50-40. Cocoa on top. Coach Claiborne likes the jerseys. Baseline, nice move. Oh. And he does not hit the floor. Good body control there by Justin Vallon to keep himself from, he's a big young man too. He hits that floor. Yeah, exactly. Vallon, one-handed floater. Says, you know what? Not only am I okay, but I'm going to show you my move here. 52-40. He does have a little limp. 12-point lead. The Tigers have just not allowed Palm Bay to get into any kind of a rhythm here tonight, and it's impressive. It is impressive. Telegraphed that a little bit too much. And that'll go off of Carroll's foot and out of bounds. And Nidus likes the call. Keep your eye. It's been a great battle all night between Casey Carroll and Elijah Nidus. The 2 of them together have combined for 36 points. Osei Tutu for 3. And yes, indeed, he drops it. Hits nothing but the bottom of that net. And the lead is 9. But right back down the floor come the Cocoa Tigers, and Trevion Thomas, the senior, takes it right to the bucket and right to the free throw line. Again, not allowing Palm Bay to find a rhythm. Cocoa's running them right back down the floor and keeping them out of setting that defense up. Speed. Rare that you see a game with 95 points in it this early in a season combined between 2 teams. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, it's like indoor track right here, you know what I mean? And we'll start conserving clock here with 5:54 to go. Not a bad idea. And how about that rebound right there from Vallon? And here comes Carroll back to Cam. Cam underneath, and Cam will go to the free throw line. Cam Lee, 6'7", 6'8", senior, has had a great night tonight. There you see the score in the upper right-hand corner, 54-43. The Tigers are on the left side of that equation. Up by 11. Can Lee make it 12? Indeed. Got such a good touch for a big man. Checking into the game is number 13, Armani Singleton. Soccer tomorrow night. Satellite and O'Galley, and Lee misses the second one, And that rebound taken by Kyle Brooks, who has checked in for the first time tonight. Brooks underneath. Hop, skip, back to Osei Tutu. Singleton's traveled off the dribble. And the ball will go back to the Cocoa Tigers. The lead is 12. It's the largest lead of the night, matched by Cocoa, and you almost feel like a 2 or 3 here would really start to put it down on Palm Bay here. This is Casey Carroll with it. Nidus jumps out to guard him. Straight man-to-man defense here. Good job underneath. And Carroll with a beautiful drive to the bucket and the basket. And the lead is 14 for the Tigers. And they lose the ball out of bounds. And the yarn is beginning to unravel a little bit for the Pirates. .5:08 to play. Carroll inbounds to Lee. Lee will bring it across the midcourt line. Being guarded by Alex Petit. The ball out of bounds. And back to Palm Bay. 4:58 to play in the game. We're going to log off immediately after, so I quit keeping score. And that'll be a blocking foul on Justin Ballin. Knight is set to inbound. Tell you a story about Elijah Nidus here in just a second. Nidus starred in a show. I can't remember what it was called. It's like a teenage version of Survivor. Yeah, it's like a teenage version of Survivor Nidus was on. He did an outstanding job on it. Nidus is just a very, very talented young man. We did a nice profile on him as Cam Lee will go back to the line. 1-1 situation now for the Tigers, and Lee will drop the first one, and that'll earn him a second one with 4:52 to go. The lead is 15 now, Caleb, 15. Make it 16. Lee now the leading scorer of the night. I believe he's got 22. That from the top of the key. Now they're just firing it up. Playing a little NBA 2K now. Carroll. Oh, he wanted to stop and take that. Travion Thomas. Carroll picked up by Singleton. Still, look at that burst of speed. Alley-oop underneath, and no good. Nidus down the lane, off the glass. Singleton's there, puts it back, 59-45, 14-point lead. Palm Bay with the full court press. And Cliff Lee blows the whistle. .407 to go in this one. I'd like to thank all of you watching here tonight on Brevard Sports Network as Casey Carroll will go to the line. And Carroll's first free throw attempt is good. One will get you two in the bonus. I didn't know what to expect tonight. I really didn't. When with the football team, with the football players, not here. But this is an impressive win by Cocoa. This is a good Palm Bay team. Pull-up jumper from about 8 feet is good from Kyle Brooks. The lead is 14 at 61-47. Nidus from 3. Rebound by Vallon. Bounce pass underneath, stolen away, stolen back by Valen. And Valen to the net, and he drops it in, and the lead is 18 at 65, should be 65, 47. Nope, 63's right. 63's right. Double, not quite that. 8 fouls to 6. $16 points. So at 3:31 to go. It's not, nothing is ever over until it's over, but Coco, depending upon which part of Max Preps you're looking at, we'll go to 1-1 or 2-1, and Palm Bay will go to 2-1 or 1-1. Don't know if each of these teams played an exhibition game and the players are counting that, but according to Max Preps, Coco is 0-1 and Palm Bay is 1-0. So both of these teams would be even up at 1-1 apiece. 3:31 to go in this one. Nidus will pick up a rolling ball here. Pulls up for 3, and that's good. Jake Feliciano, 13. Full court press is on. Nice job dribbling out of that by Justin Valen. Stolen away, but they're going to call a reach-in foul. That's the 19th foul, and that's going to be a technical on Elijah Nidus. So that's going to be a double. That's going to be a bonus. I believe that's going to be 3 shots at the free throw line as Nidus picks up 2 there. He picks up the reach in, and he picks up the technical. And Casey Carroll will shoot the technical. Cliff Lee teed him up quick, so he must have said something. And shooting it will be Justin Valen. 63-50 here. Valen misses. And see what happens here. Kyle Brooks set the check in. We'll see if he comes in for Elijah or somebody else. And Valen will nail that one. That was a 2-shot technical. And this will be no good. Singleton will check out. 64-50. 14-point Coco lead. 3:14 to go. Cam Lee with the ball. And Lee dribbles across the midcourt stripe. Nidus steals it away. Oh, Nidus just dribbled it away there. 3:04 to go. Casey Carroll into Valen. Valen pulls back, gives it to Carroll. Good job there. Back to Valen. Valen kicks it out to Carroll. Carroll underneath. And how about that? Count the bucket. Impressive from Travion Thomas. The senior got his own rebound, went right back up with it, was fouled. He'll get the bucket. The lead is 16 with 2:43 to play. Different Let. I keep saying Lee. I said Let earlier. I don't know why I changed his last name to Lee all of a sudden. Why would I do that? Lazy. And he converts the three-point play. Travion Thomas. Oh, that sounded like fingers there. Underneath Valen, no good. Out of bounds. Coco retains possession. 17 points, the largest lead of the night for the Tigers. They are also in the double bonus, so if they get fouled, they'll shoot 2 automatically. Casey Carroll's they've all had a great night tonight. Every Tiger on the floor, and they've only played with 7 tonight. And the one-handed floater won't go, but guess who? Justin Valen is there, and Valen with quite a fourth quarter, matching the number on his jersey. Pull up for 3, won't fall. Osei Tutu with the rebound. Kicks it out. And losing control of that is Brooks, but that follow-up is good. 69-52, 1:55 to play. And I think Travion Thomas had big thoughts there, and his eyes were bigger than his hands on that one. He lost control of the ball. This is Jake Feliciano, gets the ball over to Osei Tutu. Osei Tutu pulls up from about 13, no good. Rebound to Thomas, and we got a timeout, a cramp, and that's what you're going to have right now. Poor guy. Oh, yeah. I mean, that is a cramping situation if I've ever seen one. Stretch it out. Just hand me a salt shaker. I'll throw some salt up under my tongue. Pickle juice, I don't care. Mustard. Yeah. All of it. All of it. Don't touch me. You know what I'm saying? Do not touch me. I can remember many a bus trips home. And people just, you get in that deep sleep on a good bus, and then all of a sudden somebody screams. And it scared the hell out of you, one, right? Woke you up. The things you never forget about playing sports. That's one of them right there. 69-52, 17-point lead, a buck, 39 to go. Casey Carroll talked to Coach Edwin Fuzzy Jones after and asked Coach who the player of the game is tonight. As far as I'm concerned, it's all 5 starters. Coco 1 point away from putting a 70 spot up on the board. Impressive. Steve Muzzy called it a 1-and-1, but it won't be. It'll be a 2-shot foul for Casey Carroll. He's going to shoot 2. Clifford Lett holds up 2. Carroll will shoot the first. And he'll drop it. And Coco has indeed broken the 70 barrier. Drop them both. Good free throw shooting night tonight for both of these teams. Brooks, he's being guarded in the lane, and Brooks will get fouled by Valen with a buck 13 to play here. Coming up Friday night right here on the Brevard Sports Network, it is FHSAA state semifinal basketball. The game you'll see is Merritt Island and Sebring for one half of the 5A bracket. The game you'll hear is the Cocoa Tigers and the Bulls Bulldogs. That is an audio cast only, and we'll make it a special audio cast only for you. The NFHS network has chimed in, and they want the broadcast. They are partners, and they get it. Brooks off the glass. He'll get the bucket and the foul. Nice job by Brooks there. No quit in the Palm Bay Pirates, and you don't expect to see that from a Deuel Fider coach team. This is a team that's going to play bell to bell, and you're seeing that here. Brooks trying to convert the and one, and he will not. We got a lane violation on Palm Bay, so Cocoa will inbound. But we'll give you a real good audio broadcast, I promise. It'll be a lot of fun. Turn down the NFHS network and turn us up. That three-point shot from Mark Christian, who is definitely going to have a say here in this program before it's all over. Feliciano down the lane. The lead is 15 at 71-56. Turnover. 47.5 seconds to go. Cam Lee checks in. Trey Graves checks out. Christian checks out. And back in is Trevion Thomas, who had the cramp. That's good to see. 71-56. Stolen away by Casey Carroll, who's still playing defense. Gotta love it. Carroll with a great night tonight. Down the lane and off the glass, and good for Thomas. And it's 73-56. And the Cocoa Tigers. Long three-point shot won't fall. That's off the hands of Petit. And they'll just dribble it out here with 18 seconds to go. Or maybe not. 15. Feliciano closely guarding Carroll. Again, bell to bell. Thomas bounces it in the corner. 1 second, no seconds, and that'll do it. Your final score from the campus of Cocoa High School. The Cocoa Tigers 73, the Palm Bay Pirates 56. I'd like to thank Athletic Director Mark Karstens and the entire staff and administration here at Cocoa High School. For Caleb Brown, I'm Alan Slaughter-Zinski. Have a great night, everybody, and as always, make it